To study human behavior from a single cultural perspective, it's like a comparison between the ocean and a glass of water. There's almost nothing that you can compare it to when you're looking at a single perspective versus that of the whole entire globe. There's just nothing in comparison. And so I think students of the social sciences like sociology, anthropology, psychology, political sciences and communications need to study abroad to understand that greater global perspective. And I think it helps you as a person. It helps you in your efforts to find employment in the future, and ultimately I think it builds resilience. And so I'm going to go ahead and break it down for you. First, I'm going to tell you about how to study abroad. Secondly, I'm going to explain how it's invaluable to your future career. And third, I'm going to explain how it builds confidence in you. And lastly, I'm going to leave some time for some counter arguments. So first of all, I want to talk about how when you go ahead and you start looking for a study abroad, you should start with your local university. And you should look at their website first of all, and you should see if they offer anything. And usually universities offer programs all over the globe. Once you find something that's of your interest, you should go ahead and set up an appointment to go ahead and talk to an advisor or a faculty member who can further help you understand what the program's really like. And if that's not really something you're into, then you should do a study abroad. At gooverseas.com, there's a myriad of different programs out there, and there's so much for us to go ahead and look into, and it will look great on your resume in the end. And speaking of resumes and future jobs, it will be incredible for you to have something like that on your resume. And so according to the Forum of Education Abroad in 2022, 87% of study abroad participants show an increased ability in their cultural competency. And similarly, in the Journal of Studies in International Education, they found that students who studied abroad demonstrated significant higher empathy and cultural awareness than those who did not. And strong cultural understanding is a huge benefit in our society, especially in the United States. And I think that we definitely need that if we're going to be out there. And so it can definitely help you there, and it's going to be there for your future as well. And so according to the National Association of Colleges in 2023, it lists global/intercultural fluency as one of the top 5 competencies that employers are seeking. Very similarly, the Institute of International Education in 2020 reports 97% of study abroad alumni found employment within 12 months of graduating, compared to the 49% of those who did not. Personally, as someone who's learned a second language abroad, Spanish, it has helped me immensely when I returned back to the United States and worked in healthcare. It allowed me to connect with patients and clients, as well as my coworkers who were from Spanish-speaking countries, and it made such a difference for me in my life. Now, I can say that it's not just a language that you can learn that can go ahead and greatly benefit you, but there are skills out there. Some places need help with people who can teach local communities how to do basic programming, or how to communicate, or how to speak to one another. They might need a better way to figure out their human resources program to go ahead and hire people. It can be a bunch of different things, but ultimately it's just so good to do that for you. Now, as far as counter arguments go, some people will say it's too expensive, and I would just like to say you need to broaden your perspective. When we say it's too much, if you look at the comparison of studying on campus and the costs of things on campus and or in your local city in the United States compared to that of abroad, the difference can be quite stark. To the point where what you would normally order for your Starbucks order would be worth a week's of groceries. You can really go ahead and live quite cheaply in other places. And you'd be surprised as to what is out there that can help you accomplish your goal. I think that we need to go ahead and consider that when we do talk to our university faculty or advisors, there are scholarships out there that can be used to help you. There are grants that are out there from the government that can supply you with enough money for you to go ahead and live that experience. And if you have a 529 account, use it. It will be to your benefit in the long run, especially if you're studying other cultures and peoples. Now, in conclusion, I do think that a study abroad program can go ahead and be a great benefit to you in your personal life, in your professional life, and it's an adventure. It's so fun. Truly, for students of the social sciences, I think it shouldn't be optional, but it should be an obligatory to get out there and have an adventure. Thank you.